Primo 3 più abbiamo i gnocchetti. Poi ci sono secondi, pizza, hamburger, carne. Posso fare che secondo. Piano, che vado qua. Senti, mi fai... Mi dai tu una voce quando mi devo preparare? Sì.
Oups, feels like I'm in a delay of exactly 3 minutes. Welcome, guys. This is Pap from Pap back at it again. Welcome, guys. Hi, Heyman. Hi, Carlos. Hi, Pep. How are you? How's the family? How's work? Work was just boring today. I was so bored today. I can't explain to you why. Like I don't know why. What about you, man? Family should be fine. I hear about them once a week at least. So they're fine. Thanks for asking. What about you, my man? Did you have a great day? Today we want to see Gaia Knight with Dark Dragoon. Gaia Knight. But Gaia's kind of trash. Hi, us Omni Heroes. Man, if I could actually give you guys some stuff about heroes, I would be the happiest content creator on earth. But the thing is, even if I wanted to play Omni Heroes, what the hell can I even do? Like, it's just the same stuff. They can't even provide an interruption going first if it's not for back rows. What are we talking about? Hi, Dragoopy. Hi, Peter Adulski. What are we cooking today? Oh, it's your choice. I mean, I have an idea, but I don't know if you'll like it. Hi, Alex. Welcome. Hi, Putra. Hi, Rigi Zeno. Hi, Kodul. Welcome, guys. Hi, Ibrahim. Hi, Sarakaski. Welcome, guys. I'm good. What about you? Buonasera, Alessandro. I'm back to work tomorrow after 4 weeks off. Oh, sick. So I'm a bit nervous, but my day was chill. Thanks for asking. No worries, my man. And I hope you actually feel better now. I didn't know you were sick, my man. Hope nothing serious. Hi, Riru. Hi, Moonman. I'm good. What about you? More tests that Dragoon made deck, bro. The same? I'm not gonna play the same deck, guys. Not the same deck. If you want, we can play more different stuff. Hi, Keith. I think your most impressive spice was Power 2 Dragon with Invoked, Kaliga, and Robin. Those endboards with Fleur was insane. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Hi, Moises. Welcome, guys. So, you know what? I have to start with the poll. Otherwise, you can't decide. Okay. Let's go. Let me actually create the poll real quick. Spies for today. We got, guys, Pep, I started grinding for the from a scratch rocket red dice, got 3 copies of red dice structure, the stuff from the oldest rocket box, and so far 2 absolute dragon, 1 rocket synchron. Actually, you don't really need absolute dragon. In theory, you just need the 3 copies of Rocket Synchron. We need Favorite Contact. We need it so badly. Oh, back issues? I feel you because I'm having some issues with my back as well. Hi, Blading, welcome. Guys, please leave a like to the stream, first thing first. And then suggest me what you want to see into the options. So I'm gonna put in synchro dragoon. That means starters, of course. Hi, Jidomova, welcome. Doing great. What about you, my man? What else we have? Reda is branded, even though I think it's something everyone already pull out, right? If I write red ice branded, is there something more? Red ice branded, huh? Okay, but yeah, going for 2 synchron still. Didn't go for tuning because don't think it would be needed. And on your mark is in the same box anyway. True. Guys, I don't have horrors. I don't have the horror stuff. So the Orca stuff, I think I can get it for with the box ships technically. We got this, then we got Lord of the Red, Magician of Chaos, slash Ritual. What else? I put in Synchro Dragoon, basically with Stardust. Red Eyes Branded. If you have New York cards, you should try. I don't. I don't have New York cards. Is there a spicy ritual that you can make, Pap? Yes, I've actually put that in the options as well. Hi, Cocoy Melon. Hi, Pap, fellow hero user here in the island since day one. Love you, my man. I'm trying to remember the quote. Cocoy, this is for you. I ensure you, brother, the sun will shine on us again. That was a little bit bad. I hope some of you just understood the quote. Probably gonna grind Mokuba the SOD also so I can get the Dragon of Float. Exactly. Try to cook with relinquishing skill. They updated it. I tried actually. It was pretty bad. Pipe Up, have you tried to be Trooper? No, Logos, because I skipped the mini where there was the stuff. True, Alex. So guys, so far I put in Synchro Dragoon, Red Eyes Branded, Lord of Red, Magician of Chaos Ritual, Lord of Red plus Magician of Chaos Lash Ritual. What else? Another option that was, maybe it was yesterday, but I don't remember it. Hi Mangeki, what's up, Pap? What you gonna be cooking today? I'm actually preparing the poll, guys, so that you can decide. Pep, I wasted 800 gems, but now I have Imperms, 1 Ultimate Slayer, FA Synchro, and Typhoon, along with some Horus. I hope for you, you have already a playable deck, because all of those 1 copy of cards do you nothing, actually. Do nothing for you. How about cook some new Synchro deck in this Fusion era, with some new cards in the selection box, new Herald card, new level 12 Synchro Dragon. I wish I could, Aohan, but I do not have the stuff in the selection box. Any chances you have Trap Tracks? No, I missed some, but I don't know, I don't like their playstyle, to be honest. I see Chinese version game have anniversary box and event. Sorry to hear that. Makina with Starlight Drive. Makina with Starlight Drive. Makina with Starlight Drive. I don't know what can he provide, actually. Everybody's playing Lava Golem in Red Eyes. It's disgusting. Yeah, unfortunately. You put Synchro Dragoon. Yep, it's Synchro Dragoon, Red Eyes Branded, Lord of the Red plus Magician of Chaos, or basically some other ritual deck. And I don't know, there's another option available. What do we write there? I have full Soul and full Branded Despia deck. Now I have 3 Impervious. Oh, makes sense then. Hi, Mrs. Lopez. What about Soul Red Eyes? Red Eyes Soul. No, I don't have a good Duadik, Alex. Hi, Mr. George. What's the spice today, Pap? Actually, we're thinking about it. Salboner, my friend, welcome. Welcome, guys. How was your day? Hope you had a great one. I don't know, Soul Red Eyes. You know what? Instead of writing Red Eyes Branded, I will say just Red Eyes hybrid version. So then we can actually decide, I guess. Hybrid version. And otherwise, we also have what? Red Eyes. In theory, we could have Dark Magician with something else. Even though Dark Magician with something else just loses his consistency in theory, right? At this point, everybody will come with some solids, makes sense. I actually already saw Soul Red Eyes. Oh, nice. Ciao Ale, Chimera Red Eyes Branded. Quella è simpatica. Diciamo così. Come la mettiamo nome? Quella è carina. Innanzitutto buonasera. How was your day, Pap? Kinda boring, but here we are. What about yours? Orcus Red Eyes. I think Orcus was already made by Loom. Like, and if he didn't do it yet, he's gonna make it soon, 100%. Dark Magician Dragoon with old skill. Oh, a lot of people want to see that. Okay, so hear me out. It's either Red Eyes hybrid version or DM old skill. at this point. Dryden BLS with Destiny drawing to Dragon Master Knight is an interesting idea, because you can discard a light monster and it's gonna be of course a Dryden that you can use the effect of from the grave, right? That is actually a good idea. BLS though, just as a way to, I don't know for BLS though, how can you have synergy in there? I can see synergy BLS and Red Eyes because we have normal monsters in play, right? But not with Dryden in theory. Red Eyes heroes? I wish there was a way to do Red Eyes heroes. Unfortunately, guys, right now heroes are not even an option because they provide nothing. They do not provide interruptions. They not provide destruction. They have nothing. The only thing that is close to a destruction is Sunrise, but it happens in the battle phase, so it's completely trash. And we have, yes, Rainbow Neos, I guess, right? You know what? Let's just write Red Eyes Hybrid Fusion version, and let's call it a day. Let's start the poll. Guys, leave a like, vote in the poll so we decide and start. Okay. Hi Clay, welcome on, man. What's your day? Pure Red Eyes. Ugan, Pure Red Eyes is just... It's just Red Eyes with staples, guys. You just have to pick the staples. And usually it's... What? Droplets, DD Crow, and you can fit in some tech card like Magicalized Fusion, I guess. He did Red Eyes Arcus. Hi, Royal Maida. I made one card combo with the flares that ends the field with Savage Dragon. Interesting. Clear Savage Dragon with the, I guess, a link at least. Clear Wing, Synchro level 7 with 2 negates. Yeah, in theory. Jin Girsu. Doesn't make that much sense. And Orcus Field Spell. Sometimes the droplet as well. I don't know. Like, you just have one Omni Negation in theory, because Clearing, it's true, in this meta is actually nice. But yeah, I would rather go with something else instead of Dingirsu. Like, it's true that Dingirsu protects from destructions, but probably you could go into a better level rank 8 as a disruption, like the Felgrun Dragon, probably. Speedroid Red Eyes. Speedroid. No, I don't think it's a good thing, because Speedroid easily locks you into wind. So, and Red Eyes is dog. Yes, and draw 2. You can use Chaos Form to make BLS Legendary Swordsman. Yeah. Oh, because you already have Blue Eyes in the grave? In theory? Tenough's battle phase effect shuffles back all the cards in the field with destruction of any monster. True. Like, but how do you have the normal monsters tribute? It's given by the skill, or you have to play like Blue Eyes probably. That you have... the skill pitches Vanilla BS to the grave for you from the deck or hand to make a Chaos Form live very consistently. Okay, that makes sense. Hero Saf. Oh wait, that's Armored Dragon for destruction. Exactly, Dragoon. Exactly. The only use can do is out Dragoon by Super Poly, but that's it. Yeah. Include Tachyon, please. Guys, Emmanuel, it doesn't make sense to play Tachyon right now, because we know that in 2 weeks we're gonna have a mini box for Tachyon, so there's no sense in playing Tachyon right now. It's better to wait for the support. Go Fusion Slop with Red Eyes, Branded Dragon Maid. That could be an idea, actually. I did Dingirsu with Galatea, but I think I can do Masquerina instead. It's better that way? No. I thought you did Dingirsu with 2 level 8, that's why I suggested another rank 8, but if you do Dingirsu with, I mean, ranking up a Link monster, you don't have choice. I think with this Brandon meta, you can't build a spicy deck anymore. That's a challenge. Vote, guys, vote. Right now is Synchro Dragoon is winning. But actually I can jump into the game. Exactly, Mr. George. Okay, as a Synchro Dragoon is apparently winning, I will spoil to you what I'm working on. And guys, I need... Hi Tony, welcome. I need you to help me. Because I already got something. For ya. I have a Starlight Drive with Dragoon. This is possible. I've already tried it. There's one thing I failed into creating, and is having Quasar. I could not find a way to have a Quasar on the field. But you can help me, maybe. So, in the chat, if you have followed the idea, please. So, maybe you can help me improve this. So, I'll leave this here. Of course, the Dragoon is made through two things. The first thing is Starlight Drive makes you mill 3 level 2 monsters. One of these level 2 monsters is gonna be Synchro Fusionist. Why? Because if you synchro summon with this, it makes you search something, a fusion spell card, and you're gonna go for Magicalized Fusion. So Magicalized Fusion is the way to go into Dragoon. No worries, mainly. Dragoon, at this point, we need a substitute material. The dragons is always gonna be there. How do we get a substitute material? With Shooting Riser Dragon, that is gonna change its level by milling a substitute material. In this case, I went to a Fusion Parasite because I needed the Riser to become a level 6. And then Magicalized Fusion can banish the substitute material and any dragon of the synchro that we got to have Dragoon. Okay? Now, my dream will be to have Quasar on the field as well. That would be so beautiful. But I'm having troubles. I feels like it's not possible, but you can help me. The the best thing I've accomplished so far is Dragoon, okay, an unaffected changing on the field, the Stardust Dragon, and the Trap card. So basically you have Protection from Destruction, the Pop with the Trap card, Omni Negation, and Changing. With the variation that, of course, you can use Shooting Star to pop your own Changing to trigger its effect, banish a card, and banish one card from your opponent's field and grave. That's the maximum. That's the best I've accomplished so far. I think that I can put Dingirs in the field and another monster. You can try that, but I don't know. As a turn 1, I think it's better to have Borlo than Clear Wing at that point. That sounds like something decent. Does it? Even though I want to find a way to go into Quasar. So I'm gonna leave you the deck list here, so you can have better thoughts on this. But let me prepare actually the deck builder, because we need some serious tests to see if we can go into Quasar, because that's what I want to try. Okay, let me put the stuff into the extra deck. Where's Stardust, dude? Stardust Dragon. We got Shooting Star, of course. We got Synchron. I'm gonna, of course, give you everything it's needed. Where it's wheel, we need formula, right? What else we have? As a Synchron, actually nothing. There's Junk Warrior, right? There's Shenjing. There's Riser. There's we need Parasite. We need Fusionist. We need... What else did I need? Hedgehog. Hedgehog. What else? What else? What else? What else? I should be done. Oh, that card, the World Legacy. No, what's the name of this thing? I don't even remember it. Yeah, World Chalice Fairy. World Chalice Fairy. Okay. What the dragoon is this? Yeah, that's why I'm doing my best. So I need your help, guys, to see if we can go into Quasar. But of course I want to show you the combo first. I think I got everything. I've got this in the bag. Oh, where's Jug? Oh, I actually need Magicalized Fusion and Dragoon. Okay, now we're ready. Create deck. Test ends. Test ends. Was it test ends? No, okay. We're ready. Okay, I'm gonna actually... okay, guys, I think you voted all. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. I can end the poll. Let's Synchro Dragoon, of course. Here it comes. Let's end the poll. I'm Synchro Dragoon. Ciao, Gabriele, buonasera. I hope we get a box of Synchros this year. I hope. Credo rimarrà un sogno. Ci proviamo, Ale, ci proviamo. Vi faccio vedere che cosa... Now I'm gonna show you guys what my sick mind created, okay? Guys, I want to be clear. I think about this literally at night. When I go to sleep, I just put myself in bed, okay? I close my eyes, and to get to sleep, I start thinking at decks that I can create. I start thinking at the combos and the issues. And then, you know, with all the thoughts that I have, all the combos in my mind, I fell asleep because I become so tired of thinking. That's how it works. Okay, I want that to be clear. Okay, let me actually show you the thing. There you go. Okay, you should see it. Okay, you should see it. So this is the field, okay? The combo is basically a 2-card combo. You need the Junk Synchron in your hand together with the Will Synchron, right? You're gonna have in the grave the Quillbot Hedgehog, the War Chalice, and the Synchro Fusionist, okay? That's what it comes. Of course, assuming that you got, if you go second, it's not a problem. If you go first, you have to get the Sky Striker card. So technically, it's a 3-card combo. You need the Sky Striker card to make it so your opponent has a card in the grave. Okay, starting from that, guys, be ready because it's a long combo. Okay, stay with me. Stay with me. Hype on Grubber. I'm waiting for someone to come up with Border Dragoon deck. Already did it actually last stream upon Grubber, but I don't have the cards. Basically, you need to play triple Rocket Synchron, triple Quick Launch, and triple on your Mage Set Duel or Tuning. And you can use your Rocket Synchron, reviving Red Dice from the grave to go into a Border, for example. Okay, so we start with the Stardust Dragon on the field, right? The skill, we send the stuff to grave. What do? You start with Junk Synchron, normal summon, revive, Synchro Fusionist. Okay, up until there, it's super fine. Then, oh, remember me. Remember what I used to be. I did something else. No! What did I do? I misclicked? Yes. Test ends again. Oh, I'm here, okay. At this point, this point. Let me remind this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 2 plus 3 is Junk Warrior. Trigger the effect of Synchro Fusionist. If he's sent to grave, we search Magicalized Fusion. And it's fine. At this point, other part of the skill, play Formula Synchron. And the trap card here. Right? We go 5 plus 2 into Shooting Riser Dragon. On summon, it's a fact, you can send one card monster to the grave to change its level. We're gonna send the Fusion Parasite. So this become a level 6, okay? And we have Fusion Parasite in the grave. At this point, from the grave, effect of... No! No! What? Ooh. I lost it. Frick it. Let's do this again. Let's not misclick, okay? 2 card combo, once again. In the grave, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. We were to the point of Formula Synchro into the grave, these into the grave, Riser on the field. It's a level 6, right? We got also the Magicalized Fusion. We send this to grave. We have Shooting Star on the field. What happens now? Effect of Yugioh. You revive it because you control a tuner. This is a level 6 in theory. So 6 plus 2 is, of course, Accel Synchro Starch Dragon. On summon, he revives Formula Synchron, and it becomes your Accel Synchro. Next turn, changing unaffected. And last but not least, Magicalized Fusion, banishing Shooting Riser and the Fusion Parasite to go into Dragoon. So this is your end board. And wait, I have this, but I didn't need it? Yeah, I didn't need this in theory. But the combo was basically to have this in the grave to change its level. How can you do it? The effect of this is simple. The chalice can get back to your hands by discarding a card. So we have Will Synchro in the grave, and we can change the level. Unfortunately, even if this is 8-2, this can just change by up to 4. So this can become a 4, and we do not have the levels for Quasar, because we have a total of 14, not 12. So that's the issue. That's the only problem. But in theory, this combo can be done, of course, without Quasar. The combo can be done without Will Synchron in theory. It's just a 1-card combo, technically. And again, we got... Oh, of course, these two go into changing. That's the thing. So you have protection from distraction, you have banish eventually, you have a pop, you have an omni negation. That's what you have. Of course, if you summon this guy during your opponent's turn, it's unaffected by your opponent's activated effect. Now, we didn't use Will Synchron. The board is so beautiful. I wish there was more, though. I wish we could have Quasar into this, to be honest. I think you choose formula for Will first. No, Alex, we don't do it, and I'm gonna explain to you why, guys. We don't do it because if you use the effect of Will Synchron to have the additional normal summon, you are locked into Synchro monsters. That's why we can't use Will Synchron additional normal. Otherwise, we would have been chilling, and we would have had everything we needed for the Quasar summon. So we have to find a way to do this without the normal summon. And I technically found it because, again, you have... this guy is kind of nice, but I wanted to summon Quasar as well. So, going back to this, do you think I'm missing something? Do you think there's something I could do more to have Quasar? Because if we go back to this and this, right? Let's put this back. Can we flip it up? Again, we used one of the slots for the level 2 for this guy, for Will Synchron. Basically for this guy, so that we have Will Synchron in the grave. Of course, if we're okay, if we're satisfied with changing, we can just have another level 2 play instead of this guy. Let's be honest. And in theory, you could have Stardust Warrior plus another level 2, because instead of this, you could play Plague Spreader Zombie, and basically have Chen Jing, Stardust Warrior, Shooting Star, and Dragoon. But I don't know. Notice you should use the upper Stardust to summon Shenjing. Gasten, that's true, because the Stardust that comes out of this is unaffected. You're right. That is true. So try 1000 Dragon deck. What's 1000 Dragon? So that's the thing. How can we make Quasar into this? That's the question. How do we make Quasar? Like, we can change something else. Like, if we go back a little bit, right when we had, we can also put this back, right? Just to understand this in the grave. When we have Shooting Riser, I sent Fusion Parasite to the grave, right? For we also had this. I mean, we can have this in hand theory. So the thing is, we have Shooting Riser, that is level 6, because we sent Fusion Parasite to the grave, okay? But in theory, you could send either a level 3 or a level 4, because we have substitute material for Fusion that are level 3 and level 4. So we can change the level of Shooting Riser. Basically, the lowest we can go is 3 by sending a level 4 to the grave. And even there, the problem is we have 4, 3... And yes, you can change with Will Synchron in this case, but we need another Synchro monster. How do we get it? And the only thing we were left with is basically Quillbot Ajak. We just have the Quillbot Ajak summon to go for. Like, what do we do? That's the thing. You ran out of starters for follow-up. That's not a problem. We can play 3. We can play 3 because I'm playing a Quasar in the build in the deck list right now. But if we can't summon Quasar, we can just remove it. Exactly. So Bonner is right. I feel like a student watching you explain math class. Romred, I take that as a compliment. I'm honored. How does your brain function, man? I could never think of this. Poi praticamente Dragoon è diventato un motore che metteranno un po' ovunque. Che disgusto. Considera che Dragoon è facile da fare. Con la magia Branded Fusion è una sola magia che ti porta a Dragoon. Facile. Yes, and even though it's been mentioned before, university bucks are quite expensive. True. Maybe use a spell that help you revive it. To revive it? To revive what? Because that's the issue. Would you even revive? We should revive Junk Warrior from here. We should revive Junk Warrior. But how do we revive Junk Warrior from here? That's the problem. Wait a second, got you, bro. Gus and I trust you. Stardust Dragoon, exactly, Nacho. Stardust Dragoon, in theory. New player guide, folks. I will try to do my best in this weekend, but I'm not sure I can do it, guys, because it's a long video. And unfortunately, folks, I have a 9 to 5. I work until 5, and then as soon as 5 p.m., I jump into the stream. So I literally have no time. The limitations of Xyz What do you mean? Junk Convert is perfect. Gassen, no, it's not perfect. Because with Junk Synchron, you revive Synchro Fusionist. So you can't do that. So keep in mind, you can't touch... Oh, wait a minute. You mean instead of Quillbot Ajak, but you can't even. You can't anyway. Try Mad Mauler. Mad Mauler locks into zombie though. What exactly is that we're looking for again to make this work? George, that's a good question. I don't even know if there's something that can work. So it's kind of a bad... it's a bad question because I don't know if there's an answer. Actually, it'd be fun if you could make a Cracked Bonds Beyond Time deck with Dragoon, Quasar, Rainbow Neos. All 3 of them, no. I'm trying Dragoon plus Quasar, but it's already super tough. That's why Peppy's a goat, thinking out of the box despite being an engineer. Non per farmi fatti tu che lavoro fai? No, Ale, figurati, sono un ingegnere meccanico. Lavoro per... no, non so quanti anni hai, però se conosci l'ex Fiat, ma si chiama Stellantis. What level ideally? In theory, we could get... In theory, should be a low level synchro, because these can go down to 3 in theory, and with but the problem is, how do we get him out? You know what I mean? Because with this combo, we're left with this that can be a level 6 or a level 3. This can become a level 4. Okay, and then we're just left with Quillbot Hedgehog on the field. Now you can change this level 2 in the grave. And you know what we could need? Follow me. We need a tuner monster. Okay, take notes. We need a tuner monster. Level 2 that we send to the grave and that can revive itself. By discarding a card. I guess. Yeah. We need a tuner monster. A tuner monster. Level 2, guys. So Jet Synchron is out. We can't use Jet Synchron. We need a level 2 tuner monster that revives itself discarding a card. That's just too much. Black Spreader does not discard, Alessandro. It just shuffles back, unfortunately. Yeah, Gaston, but where do you put it? I show you the combo. The monster you're reviving with Junk Converter is the monster you revive with Junk Synchron is the Synchro Fusionist. There's one, and you have no other choice. You have to revive that. I'm thinking of using Xyza line to change status and formula synchron to level 2, but that would turn into a 3-card combo. And that would not... Putra, that is not even a bad idea. The problem is that it becomes too much a matter of luck. As you can see here, there's no luck here. This is literally a 1-card combo of Junk Synchron, and we have like... We can play 9 copies of Junk Converter, maybe even 12, because we have on your Mega set Duel, Tuning, Synchro Overtake, and Junk Synchron itself. So with this combo with Shanjing is like 95% consistent. If we play cards like Xyza Line that you can't even search, that becomes too tough. You know what I mean? What are the level 2 sent using the skill? We have Quillbot Hedgehog, Synchro Fusionist, and War Chalice, lead the War Chalice Fairy. We can either change the War Chalice Fairy if you give me a tuner level 2 that can discard that makes you discard a card from the grave to revive itself. Can we use Stardust and Riser to summon Tolkien? Use Tolkien to cheat Power 2 Dragon. Use Power 2 to search a spell that revived level 2 Synchro Tuner in Grave. I don't have Tolkien, but that could be an idea with Tolkien. Tolkien would be way better, of course. To cheat Power 2 Dragon. In theory, you can. I need to try this with Dragakista now. Oh, with Dragakista you can make it super easy, I guess. Can Madochi Pipper work? What's Madoki Pipper? The Fabled Abank, maybe? Fabled Abank. Let's see. Fabled Abank. You can discard one Fabled monster. Nope. We need to discard a generic card, not a Fabled monster, unfortunately. Nope. I don't have Predaplant. It's Maldolce or what? Madoki. Oh, Modoshi Piper. You mean? You mean this? Modoshi Piper? But how do we send this to grave? Exactly, Sir Brunner. The Roid card? No. Actually, no. We can't do it. That's the issue, actually, guys. If you want, we can try now the build with changing, of course. But this is where we were left. So, what are you trying to solve? Hi, Jamie, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you, if you're ready, I'm gonna explain to you the combo so that you can actually help me. Okay? If you use Will to reduce Riser from 6 to 2, you can fit Herald. True. Not sure that Herald is better than that, I don't know. Oh, really, Shredder? That's Plug Spreader Zombie. Guys, Plug Spreader does not make you discard. It makes you send back to the top of the deck. Okay, Jamie, let me know if you're here, if you're ready, because the combo is long. Actually, not even that long. Wait, add Status Assault mode into the deck if it's possible. No, guys, it's not possible. It's just too much then. Really too much. So, I don't know. No, non l'ho trovato. I am here. Oh, okay, so let's start from scratch. Okay, you basically need Junk Synchron. I mean, with Synchron technically it's not needed, but this is the combo that I find out so far. So with the skill you have Stardust Dragon, and you're gonna send to the grave the 3 level 2 Synchro Fusionist, Kulbarajak, and War Chalice Fairy. Okay, at this point, normal summon Junk Synchron. Get the Synchro Fusionist on the field. 3+2 is Junk Warrior. These will trigger Synchro Fusionist effect. That will make me search Magicalized Fusion from the deck. At this point, a second part of the skill, have Formula Synchron on the field and the Shooting Star. 5+2 is Shooting Riser Dragon. On summon, it can mill a monster we're milling Fusion Parasite. This becomes a level 6. So you can revive Pulbarajak from the grave. 2+6 is Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon. That on summon revives the level 2. And last but not least, Magicalized Fusion, banishing Shooting Riser and Fusion Parasite that counts as a substitute material to go into Dragoon. This is the combo, of course, during your opponent's turn, Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon to go effect to go into unaffected Changing. This is the combo, okay? This is the combo that we got, and it's nice because you have Protection Destruction. This is unaffected, okay? Because it gets summoned by Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon. This is unaffected, and you can trigger this effect by popping yourself with Shooting Star. So you can also do this. Then you have, of course, Omni Negation of Dragoon. You have 2 more cards in hand, guys, so you definitely have something to discard. Now, we didn't use Will Synchron. We didn't use the other level 2 in grave, that is War Chalice. War Chalice is in the grave just because this is something that you can use to discard Will Synchron and get it back to the hand, but basically to have Will Synchron in grave. Now, little note, we cannot use the effect of Will Synchro additional normal summon because that locks you into Synchro. So we can't use this effect. We can just use the other effect of changing levels. Okay. The thing is, we can try to go back to this, right? And up until the Shooting Riser part. Knowing that Shooting Riser can send not only Fusion Parasite, there are other substitute material like level 4 and level 3. So these can be also level 3 in theory. What is this, a token? I don't know. How can we get a token on this? Oh, no. There's no token on this. Anyway. So, and we used Quilbo Logic, but I want to see if there's a way to get basically Quasar. That's what I want to go. If you really wanna special summon Quasar, you need 2-card combo. You use Magicalibra. The problem, can we go with Synchro Flare? Synchro Flare. Like thinking it could be better. We still need to, guys, to get Dragoon out. We need to go through Synchro Fusionist and Riser, because Synchro Fusionist provides magicalized fusion, and Riser provides the substitute material. If you change skill, you're not gonna have access to Synchro Fusionist, because Synchro Fusionist is given to you for free from the skill. I'm holding on them, Logos. It can change its level to anything between 1-3. Oh, we are talking to... Can you get to a level 4 in Synchro instead to make fun of Pulse Dragon? Already thought about that. He has two problems. The first thing, that is a tuner. The second thing is that after you use this effect, you can only special summon once. So that means that you either summon Quasar or Dragoon. We can aim to get Crystal Clearwing Dragon. Probably not even that. It's super fun. I found the level 2 is Fabled Cerbural. Not sure, but let's check anyway. Cerbural says if this card is discarded to the graveyard, special summon it. But I said something from the grave, guys. Something from the grave that is in the grave and says if this card is in the graveyard, discard 1 card, special summon it. Wait, I can actually look for it on basically on the internet. If I type the text, can I find the card if I type like if this card is in the graveyard? Discard 1 card, special summon it. Guys, we need something like Jet that is level 2. Exactly Jet, but we need level 2. Exactly, Jamie. In fact, we send the substitute material. We send the substitute material with Riser. I'm looking for something in the grave because we're sending it with the skill. Okay? Oh, you know, Plug Spreader? Yeah, but that does not fulfill the requirement of discarding, unfortunately. Shuttle Falco's aim. Have to be a tuner or no? Yes, has to be a tuner. So, again, the requirements of the card, once and for all. He has to be a tuner monster. He has to be a level 2 tuner monster that says, if this card is in the graveyard, discard 1 card, special summon it. Or you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon it. Oh, George, you don't need to be sorry. Actually, thanks for the help. Filter by level 2 tuners and graveyard special. I don't think that is to be. Is there something, to be honest? What are you watching right now? Oh, the game. So if I go like effect to tuner, I've already tried this, guys, to be honest, but still, I don't think there's something. If you control a Dragoonity monster, you can special summon this card from the graveyard. The fact that we need to discard is tough. We need to discard, that's the problem. Yeah, exactly, Grievous Stampede, but we don't play Fables. Running multiple alliances is a maybe? What you think? What you mean? Divine Herald? What you mean Divine Herald? Diviner? No? That was something I didn't have actually. I didn't filter for the stuff that I do not have. Looking through it all, there's actually very few cards that discard from hand to revive from graveyard in general. Never mind being a tuner, yeah. Guys, that's not what I'm looking for, Grave Stampede. Again, it's a card that is sent that from the grave does the effect. Junk Anchor has his effect from on summon, guys. Hi Sabanyok, we're trying Synchro Dragoon. And I already found it, to be honest, but I was trying to have something to go into Quasar, but feels like it's impossible. Guys, if the point is, if you took a tuner with a different level, how do we access it? That's the question. How do we access? Otherwise, the thing we can do, again, the thing we can try to do is play Jet Synchron. But then the combo becomes a lot less consistent. Because Jet does exactly what I need. Okay? Because if this is in the grave, we can just revive it by discarding a card. This is what we need. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one card from your hand to the grave, special summon this card. That's what we need. That's exactly the effect we need. But the point is, if I play triple Jet, how do we have it in the grave? ChatGPT says only Jet exists, but maybe he's lying. Oh, thank you. Thanks, mysterious lead. ChatGPT stealing my wrong answers. Otherwise, we have to try to go into Jet and see if we can pull out something. Hi, Japanese as your name. Please write in English, otherwise I can't understand you. But at that point, we need to play multiple alliance, and with the risk of milling 3 alliance with the skill. So keep in mind we're playing Starlight Drive, and we need the level 2 to be exactly 3. Copier Squadron, guys. A lot of nonsense. Okay, do we want to try to see with that? I think Jet Synchro work with Junk Converter. Not following, actually. Sorry. No worries. Okay, let me check something. So if I actually, so let's see first if it works, okay? And then we'll decide if that's the case. Let's see first if it works. You're not watching that much, but the most important thing is that you can see the field after. Rigizzino, how do you search Magica Libra? At least Jet can be searched somehow with the spell we have. Of course, then sending it to grave is a whole other story, though. Maybe actually it's not that much of an issue. Okay. So if I put Jet in this and make it a 3-card combo, what do we need? We probably need not Fusion Parasite, but Swamp Mirror, this guy. This is a level 4, but it's a substitute material, okay? That's why we can make that guy 3, 4. 4. Probably it's not even enough. I can't believe it. Yeah, level 1 is not enough. Level 1 is not enough. We need exactly level 2. Oh, no, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. We got it. We actually got it. Okay, I need a synchro level 3 non-tuner. There's Cyber's Integrator to give you cards in theory. True. Okay. The combo becomes too convoluted, but it's actually possible. Integrator. Follow me. Follow me for the final version of this. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Here it comes. This is the deck. Test ends. You're watching, right? Yes. You're watching a master at work. So, okay. We start with Star Dragon. In theory, we need, and this is more complicated, we need Junk Synchron, we need Wheel Synchron, and we need Jet Synchron. It's true that we have tons of Searcher because we have Tuning, we have Synchro Overtake, we have On Your Market Set Duel. We have tons of Searchers, okay? Ready. Oh, skill, Stardust Dragon plus 1, 2, 3 in the grave. This is mathematically happening. Then, Junk Synchron, reviving as always. Synchro Fusionist, 3 plus 2 gets you a level 5 Junk Warrior. Synchro Fusionist is triggered, though we get Magicalized Fusion to hand. At this point, second part of the skill, we got Formula Synchron on the field, plus a Shooting Star that is here. Are you following? I hope so. At this point, Junk Warrior plus Formula Synchron leads to Shooting Riser Dragon. What happens now? Instead of sending a level 1 here, we're sending a level 4 to grave. That is the Beast King of the Swamps. That's the same, but it's level 4. So this is level 3, okay? At this point, from the grave, effects of the Leeward Chalice Fairy to do what? Discard a card, Jet Synchron, and get to your hand the Chalice Fairy. Not done yet. Jet Synchron's effect. Discard a card, the Wheel Synchron, to get it on the field. Right? And what do we do now is effect from grave, Quillbot Adjunct, special summon because we control a tuner. 1 plus 2 is Cyber's Integrator level 3. This is level 3 as well. Level 3, we need a level 6. How? Will Synchron, Banish from Grave, change Stardust Dragon from 8 to 6. And here it comes. All of this into, no, I don't have it. Into Quasar, of course. Quasar plus you draw a card and Magicalized Fusion to go into the freaking Dragoon. And I've accomplished my dream of Dragoon and Quasar. Cyber's Integrator has to happen after Dragoon, though. It locks you into Cyber's after summoning it. No! Only if you revive. Only if you revive. You can spare summon one Cyber's Tuner from your end or grave, as you can see. Also, you cannot special summon, but if you don't use the effect, nothing's happening. So, nope. It just works. And we also get a draw. So it's Dragoon, Quasar. The Shooting Star becomes useless then. and the draw. So it's fine. That's it. Now we try it. I mean, let's see. Now we try it. Right? Yes, Jet solved the equation, but makes the deck a little bit less consistent. So we need to play the Cyber's Integrator. Oh, dude, we have so much stuff. We don't need the Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon anymore. Right, in theory, we don't. Actually, we don't need this. The Stardust Warrior. We can just go... we can keep on playing this, in theory. In case we don't draw Jet, we don't draw enough Searchers, we can just do that, I guess. And what else? We have, on your market set Duel. But we can play Tuning as well. Actually, Tuning can help, in theory. We don't need this anymore because I have enough tuners, right? And maybe doing something like this To have 2 and 2 and we have like 6 searchers, dude. Literally 6 searchers. It should be everything. At this point, I can call this Quasar Dragoon. No, it's not unaffected. If you go for the level 10, you can go for unaffected Chenjing. It's not unaffected. Oh, Beast King, you're right. You're right. Putra, thank you so much. We need this guy as a fusion material. And I guess we got everything. I mean, we also have the Darkwood dealings, in theory. Let's see what happens. Shooting Star will eventually be live if Quasar leaves the field. So not a total waste, actually. Shooting Star? But we don't have room for that, that's the problem. You mean instead of Accel Synchro Star's Dragon? I don't know, I want to keep it in case we don't have Jet. Because keep in mind, without Jet, you can just go into unaffected Chenjing, leaving you actually something to do. There's nothing better than Beast King as a substitute material. No, it's the only level 4. Actually, no, you can send a level 3, but you need always to send a substitute material. That's your purpose. So there's nothing better because there's nothing that you need more than that. Big Omni Negators. Let's see. Oh, we're going first. Let's see.
Sure. I never turn down a duel. It's go time.
We're missing one piece of the combo. Oh, wait, maybe we mill it. What did we mill? Nothing. I mean, let's see. So this is technically the combo with Chenjing. I wanna do that anyway because I wanna actually get used to it. So we send the card to grave. Okay. We actually have this in end. That's a problem with this in end. Too much of a problem. Even if we draw pieces of the combo, it's actually a problem, guys. Ah, shooting star the trap, not the synchro monster. Oh, sorry. Okay. Why you say if Quasar leaves the field? Not following. Why shooting star is live if Quasar leaves the field? I'm not following. Oh, come on! We have a lot of consistency issue. Basically because we're drawing stuff that we don't want, rather than... Yeah, we're just having the garnets in our hand. Because Quasar floats... Guys, but Quasar floats into Shooting Star Dragon, that 1 we don't have in the deck, and 2 Shooting Star Dragon is not a status monster, so it does not count as a monster for a status monster for your trap activation. Probably 30 cards, guys. This is almost it, but we have this in end. There's always an issue. We have too many garnets. Literally too many. Yeah, but we have this in end. How do we do it? Like, this is too important. We can't draw any of the level 2 and not the level 4. Sabanyok, that's not a good thing because it's a -1. If you play that, you have 1 less card in your hand. No worries, George. It happens to me thousands of times.
With my cards and my friends duel.
It feels like it can't happen. Oh wait, I can play Synchro Overtake though to increase the number of cards and have actually more searchers. How many cards I have? I can play Synchro. We have tunings. Yamaka said Duel, Overtake. Maybe 30 cards will help. Have to play 2 of each per more bricks. Oh no, that is impossible. That becomes simply impossible. Because it's not that good, unfortunately, guys. Oh! Okay, we have a chance. We just need the freaking jet! We got jet! We got everything. We got everything. So here he comes. He's got something, so we have Staros Dragone, Metadone, send the card to grave. Okay, reveal. Killing the dude dandy means you're not a true duelist. A true duelist never surrenders. So Junk Warrior! I heard some good word about you, my man. You're here in time to see the new crazy combo. So Synchro Fusionist gives us the Magicalized Fusion, right? At this point. Oh, second part of the skill actually first. Right? We got the Formula Synchrone, the Shooting Star. Okay. Flip this up. Shooting Riser. Shooting Riser sends the Beast King to grave. Are you ready? Am I ready? Yes, because now you first do Jet Synchron, discarding the wheel on the field, and then when I have a tuner, I can bring back Quillbot Hedgehog. Come, Quillbot Hedgehog. Here comes Cyber's Integrator. There you go. At this point, we need to change 3. 3 is 6. We need a 6 as well there. So, Wheel Synchron. Changing this level from 8 to 6. So, we decrease by 2. And here it comes. Here it freaking comes. Let's have a draw as well. And now... Oh, we can use this as well. Engage. Okay. And Magicalized Fusion for the other big boy. That is Dragoon. This is my turn 1. With 2 cards in hand, my turn 1, Quasar plus Red Eyes, Dark Dragoon. Let's see if Mokuba can handle this. No, he did nothing. I am ready! Negate! So spam calls, guys, sorry. I'll get her! It's actually Quasar plus Red Eyes Dark Dragoon on turn 1. That's trap though. Yep, just until the next turn in theory, right? Live a golem is in real, I don't believe in it. How was your day, Getter, my friend? I was used for a sync rather than Herald. Yeah. This was beautiful, Pap. I'm gonna save this. I think I'm gonna make a video about this simply because it's just too beautiful. I think you did underestimate the floating effect. Gassen, there are 2 problems for the floating effect. 1, that it misses the timing, and 2, that it just gives you a shooting star dragon. That's the problem. So this is a when this card leaves the field. Shooting star is just trash, unfortunately. That's the problem. So we don't even have room for that. That's not the issue. Let's go into the ladder, guys. We're ready. Wait. What kind of boost do we need? Light? Light for Quasar or changing his water? I mean, dark is not needed. What? Yes, Olgator, now I'm streaming every day from Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. Italy time. I just added Tuesday and Thursday. I don't know if you remember it, but I actually wanted to do this in September, but I didn't have the strength and I didn't have the time to do it. But now, starting from 2026, I'm doing it. Yes, Otsuwa Solo. Which skills we can actually activate? This is for changing. I guess I go light in theory. Or wind. In theory, wind could be better. Because we have Status Drag. But I don't really like our boss monsters are not even the boys. So I'm gonna go light. That's fine. Hi, Otsuwa Solo. Welcome. Attack negation and popping protection. True, but Lava Golem. No, please no. Tamla Homni hype. Lava Golem. I'm about to end this man's whole career. Of course, guys, of course. Guys, keep in mind, I'm not giving you this deck list as a meta deck or as a cog worthy deck. I'm giving you this for fun.
Job is to give life to their cards. Let's rev it up. A true duelist.
Oh, we're going second. We have DC in hand, but we can discard it. We already have a Magicalized Fusion. It's not a problem in theory, but we have zero synchro monsters. How was your day, Olgator, my friend? Play a different level 5 synchro? No, because otherwise we can't use synchro overtake to search the junk synchron. Bro, Ra just popped my dragoon to grave. He did not pop it. He sent to grave. That's why he was sent to grave. Because the ultimate phoenix can just send to grave. I Raffle, what was your day, my man? Thanks, Shrouded. Exactly, Subborner. Also because Nibiru is not mathematically in your opponent's end. What? What? He bricked? What happened? He bricked? Summer will be hell? Oh man, I mean, at least Summer is kinda far away, right? Okay. Let's draw first.
From my hand, I activate a spell card. Hold up. I activate my face down card.
Oh, it's an FTK. Are you kidding me? It's actually an FTK. And I have everything right now. But this dude just has an FTK. I'm dead. I mean, he can do it every time he wants. What the heck? I mean, anyway. Let's get what we need.
From my hand, I activate a spell card. My continuous trap activates.
Does he have 8 spells to do that?
Not bad.
No, it does not.
I activate my spell card. Toonie. My continuous trap activates. I can't let you push me around.
I have everything now.
Take flight. My continuous trap activates.
I don't even need the Synchro Fusionist in theory, because I already have Magicalized Fusion in hand.
Bring it on. Sweet. My continuous trap activates. I'm counting on you. I special
Yeah, but we're still alive, dude. What? What was he thinking? Ciao Luca, in realtà ci sono arrivato già alla fine della cucina, nel senso... Dragoon con Quasar. Turno 1, entrambi. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Eh sì, Luca, mi piace parecchio. Yeah, but it didn't work, guys. So don't get worried, guys. It didn't work. So we're chilling. Does he have though? What does a fire add to it? Oh, nice though. We have... Okay, we can do this to begin with. In theory, the other two cards that we need are... we're dead? Yeah, we're dead with the draw. Did we mill something? Not really. We milled the magicalized fusion. Goodbye. Wait, is this a button trying to snipe? No, I don't think so. No, ma è è una build a culo, Luca. Non è famosa, ma è una build a culo. Cioè, nel senso, non gli riesce in modo consistente. Astico? No! Why? This is in our freaking hand. Can we do something without that? Let's see. That's kind of... No, we don't have actually anything. Because we need the stuff to activate the skill. Goodbye. This is just a meme, guys, unfortunately. Unfortunately, just a meme, but pulling it out on ladder would be super nice. Because the problem is that it becomes a 4-card combo in theory. Because you need Junk Synchron, Jet Synchron, Will Synchron, and also a Striker card or a Dark Board Dealings. So it's almost impossible at this point. Synchro Fusionist in end. In theory, could have been worse. We got tuning. Okay. No, I should have used this after, right? So that if I had spell cards in the grave, I would have drawn a card. That was stupid. That was super stupid. What did we mill? You know what? Let's actually first do this so we can thin the deck. Let's try now. We need the Will Synchron to grave. What did we mill? Nothing. Nothing. But we can still go into the classic combo, right? Chenjing plus Dragoon. I mean, at least that's a good thing. If we can't go into Quasar, we can always go into unaffected Chenjing and still have a decent turn 1. That probably is better than just Quasar and Dragoon, to be fair. Oh no, in theory we changed this. So we can't... Can we even go into that at this point? Maybe not. Maybe we can't. Huh. Question 5-6 Cyber Disintegrator.
I activate my monster's effect.
You can't have the whole combo anymore. That's sad. Yeah, because I can't change the levels. I should have just gone into Chenjing with a level 2 tuner at this point. Yeah, that would have been the best idea. I could have done that. I mean, anyway, now we misplayed. Let's see what we have. Yeah, I know, Shrouded, unfortunately. To bring out the impossible, you need the impossible. I also need to do this. Saj. Sì, ma non ticket, Luca. Non è un URSR Dream Ticket, è un URSR Dream Pack, come l'hanno chiamato nell'annuncio. Esatto, Logos. Exactly, Alex. He does nothing in theory. In theory, actually, no, I misplayed because I could have made him do something. You know what I could have done? Once that I have Formula Synchron 2 and Stardust Dragon into Chenjing, and I have... that's fine. And once that I have that guy, you know what I can do? I have Junk Warrior on the field, and I can revive Jet and Quillbot Jock. So you're going to Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon, revive the level 2, and basically have 2 level 10 that I actually don't even play in my deck. Transmigration is actually fine. I don't even have 2 level 10s in my deck. Lord of the Red! Lord of the Red! Another one.
Check out the Lord of the Red's effect. He uses his magical powers to destroy a monster. I activate Stardust Dragon's effect. Victim Sanctuary. Lord of the Red is using his effect. He destroys a card.
Oh, I'm stupid. I should have used that first to pop something. Yeah, that was stupid. Thank you so much for being here, Putro. Have a good night. Oh. A me non piace, Luca. A me non piace giocare tipo i deck che fanno con le trappole. Mi annoia proprio. The Konami Duel Links 9th anniversary stream starts in 20 minutes. Are we going to watch it live? Slayer, no. Unfortunately, you have to go in some minutes. Hi, Stumble John.
Still hope for me. I activate my monster's effect. Check
Dude, you can't destroy me. Did you forgot? He had to pop itself. No, why did you do it? Battle. I activate Stardust Dragon's effect. Victim Sanctuary. And we still win. Seriously, dude, again? What are you doing? You're popping your own stuff. Hi, Rifle, have a good day.
That's all I can do for now. It's go time. I'm ending my turn. My draw. Witness the
Shenjing, he's coming.
I synchro summon a monster. I play my trap card, Shooting Star. Check out the Lord of the Red's effect. He uses his magical powers to destroy a monster.
Oh, seriously, dude. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it.
I activate my monster's effect.
I guess that was more than enough. With 2 4K to go for it. Paid actor 100%. I swear it's not a paid actor. Is one of your viewers just giving you the win? I mean, it could be at this point. I don't know. I hope not. I mean, this was definitely too easy. Right? I mean, the problem is that Dragoon is still that strong. I mean, if you don't have the answer like a Droplet or a Kaiju, it's still tough. Guys, I will definitely make a video about this. I know, again, even though it's gonna be super tough, just the fact that I can put out Dragoon and Quasar together is just too much fun. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, please, to leave a like to the stream. I need to go now. See you with this video and, of course, with the last stream of the week tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for staying with me. Wish you the best morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time is in your country. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.